She didn't even knock, just left them on my porch like packages, backpacks propped against the wall. I opened the door in shock as her taillights vanished down the street. The twins beamed. "Hi, Uncle Danny. Mom said it's a sleepover." I felt sick. They were 6, alone. Anything could have happened. I called Emily, shaking with fury. She laughed. "Relax. They were fine. You act like I abandoned them in a field. Don't be dramatic," I snapped. "Emily, I'm not your built-in babysitter. You can't keep doing this." Her voice turned sharp. "Boundaries? You don't get boundaries. You don't have kids. You don't know sacrifice. You owe me that word." "Oh," landed like a knife. When I held firm, she weaponized the one thing she knew would cut deepest: our parents. Within an hour, my phone lit up with calls. Mom's voice dripped with disappointment. "You're single, Daniel. You don't have real responsibilities. Of course, you should help a dad." Added, "Don't make us regret raising you." The guilt burned. It always had. Emily was the golden child, flawless in their eyes, while I was expected to bend. When they wrecked my car, let it go. When she screamed at me in front of the kids, "Don't start a fight." Now I was the selfish son for wanting one weekend to myself. And then came the knock at my door. 2 uniformed officers stood there. "Are you Daniel Carter? We received a call about a potential abandonment situation." My chest turned to stone. Abandonment. Behind me, the twins giggled, racing toy cars on the coffee table. "Uncle Danny made us pancakes," they told the officers proudly. The cops softened, but stayed professional. A relative reported concern the children were neglected. I explained everything, my voice shaking. How my sister dropped them off unannounced. How I'd been taking care of them all day. The officers asked the kids simple questions. They answered cheerfully, safe and fed. Finally, the taller cop sighed. "Looks like a misunderstanding," but I knew it wasn't. Emily had called them. She had crossed a line I didn't think she'd ever cross. That night, she called, her voice dripping smugness. "Good. Maybe now you'll take your role more seriously." "My role?" I hissed. "I'm your brother, not your scapegoat." She laughed coldly. "You owe me this. You owe Mom and Dad. And if you can't handle it, maybe CPS should know." The threat froze me. She'd do it. She already had. From that night, something in me shifted. I stopped fighting back with emotion. I started documenting. Screenshots, voicemails, every time she dumped the twins on me. Even the night she left them alone on my porch. My journal filled with dates and times. At first, it felt like survival. Then I realized it was evidence. Meanwhile, I changed the locks. I stopped answering her late-night pounding. I let the voicemails pile up. Her fake sweetness, her rage, her threats. And slowly, the fear in me gave way to resolve. The breaking point came on a Saturday night. She showed up pounding on my door, makeup smudged, twins clinging to her legs. "You're taking them," she barked, shoving backpacks at me. "No," I said flatly. Her face twisted. "Excuse me? You heard me. Number. You need to make other arrangements." She exploded. On my porch, in front of neighbors peeking through curtains, she screamed, "You're pathetic. Selfish. You've always been a failure. Mom and Dad were right. You'll never be worth anything." The twins shrank behind her, eyes wide. I stayed calm. "Go ahead and call the cops again," I said evenly. "But this time I'll hand them every screenshot, every voicemail, every record of you leaving your kids alone. Even the night you abandoned them on my porch. Do you really want CPS looking at your record, Emily?" Her mouth snapped shut. For once, she had no comeback. I crouched to the twins' level, softening my voice. "This isn't your fault, I. Go with your mom tonight, okay?" They nodded. Emily grabbed their hands, sputtering, "This isn't over," but it was. The next day, I forwarded a handful of proof to my parents. Just enough. Screenshots of her threats. A photo of the twins sitting alone on my porch. A voicemail where she raged about dumping them on me, whether I liked it or not. For once, silence. Then Mom's trembling voice. "Daniel, we didn't know it was that bad."